Hello and welcome to the Motivated to Marry show with relationship expert Amy Schoen. I'm your host, Carrie Roldan. The goal of the Motivated to Marry show is to help marriage-minded singles to find their lasting love partner and give them the tools they need to solidify that relationship, leading them to marriage and a family life if that is your goal. Today, we are going to be talking about what is it that Amy Schoen means by Motivated to Marry. So let's get started. Amy, thank you so much for being back here on the show today. I'm going to put your beautiful face on the screen so you can say hello again.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Amy. So good to have you. And I still have your face on the screen because I'm just going to get to it and ask you the question of the day, which is, what do you mean by motivated to marry? And how the heck did you come to that term?
Well, when I was single and I was dating, I just was going around in circles, meeting guys who were nice, but not really kind of in a framework or had the mental capacity to really think that they want to get married. And I know I was very motivated. I was in my late 30s, almost into my early 40s. And when I was 40, I hadn't met anyone. It was really kind of a sad time for me because I really did want to be married and have a family. And I never thought that, after my divorce, that it would take me that long to meet somebody. And I was just going around in circles. But I finally, when I was at this happy hour, I met this guy, and he's sitting there, and he's really cute, and we're having a great conversation. And he tells me he plays in a band, and that he's going to go to Europe for 6 months. And what popped up in my head was, "You're not motivated." And so I knew that I had to stop the conversation in a nice way and move on to meet someone who maybe seemed to be more motivated and wanted what I wanted. So it's really about dating with a purpose and dating with a goal. And not that, if I'm going to meet someone and date them, that they're, wow, to think we're going to get married, but to meet someone who wanted what I wanted and saw their lives going in the same directions. So that's, really motivated to marry. But then I started noticing that my friends were all kind of meeting people and getting engaged within 3 to 6 months and married within the year. And this is something that is really more appropriate for those who are 35 and over. And so a lot of us wanted to get married and have families. So, that's how I coined the phrase motivated to marry.
So when you say that this is something that's more appropriate for someone who is 35 to older, what is this that you are talking about?
The expectation that you're going to recognize somebody as the right partner and to get engaged within that time frame. I think once you hit it in your mid-30s, you really know yourself, you know what you're looking for, and you're ready to settle down. I have clients who are a little younger, and I actually recommend they take more time in that relationship to get to know their partner. Ideally, I have time frames and everything in my coaching program. You want to be with someone for a full year, through all the seasons, and just be able to meet their families. There's a whole kind of a list of relationship hurdles you want to get through before you become engaged and married. So basically, to take the right amount of time to get to know someone, to make sure that you're really on the right track, you really want the right things, and you're putting yourself on the right path for the rest of your life.
Thank you so much for that, Amy. And I know that you're speaking to the hearts and the desires of so many marriage-minded singles out there. And on that note, I want to give you an opportunity to talk about what it is that maybe that first step that somebody who's being introduced to you for the first time, this might be the first YouTube video or podcast that they're watching where they're introduced to this concept. I know you have a free gift on your website. Can you tell people about that, how to get it, and what it's going to do for them?
Right. If they go to my website, which is motivatedtomarry.com, they can get my 7-day e-course, the 7 steps for finding your true love partner. And you get an email every day. It just takes 2 minutes a day to read. It's really kind of the Cliff Notes version of my coaching program, just to give you a taste of my system and methodology. And so it really is something to help you really see, maybe to do something a little different, something to try a little different that you're not doing, or to look at things in a different way. So I recommend that you go get the e-course, and then if you like what you see, then we can, hopefully maybe build a stronger relationship, and I can help you through your whole process of finding and solidify your relationship for the long run.
That sounds so good. So thank you again, Amy, for being here. And those of you who that's resonating with, head on over to motivatedtomarry.com and grab your free 7-day e-course. Thanks so much for being here, guys, and we'll see you next time.